Nothing like a heated bathroom on a freezing cold morning.
I ended up keeping the dog, and it was the best. Have kittens in our barn, and then walk away. And this big.
Yes. Have a good
Take
day.
care, you John too.
So last night I drove into Las Cruces, New Mexico, and this morning I'm in Organ Mountains National Monument. So there's Organ Needle. It's the tallest peak within the Organ Mountains here. And just north are the Rabbit Ears. And behind this ridge, if you can see with the sun glare, is Organ Peak. And I did that 2 years ago, and that's the second highest peak in this mountain range here. Over a mile into this hike this morning, and 400 feet of gain. Now the fun begins. I visited here a year ago and just stopped short of the summit. My legs were very sore after that, so I spent a few days coming out here doing trail maintenance. I spoke with the ranger, and she said she'd been meaning to get out here, so she didn't mind. So spent a couple days just trimming the shrubs, the prickly pear, and the yucca back, as well as moving some rocks around to really designate the trail in some areas. It's pretty easy to get off course through here, which I might have just now. Yeah, sure enough, one turn and I just got a few feet off trail while I was talking there. And I just stacked some rocks to redesignate which way to go. I saw the fork and I wasn't sure. Unfortunately, like a lot of trails, sometimes you're trying to go up, but you keep descending back down. There's been a few descents. Well, I was on a trail, but according to all trails, it's a little bit off. It seems like this is what I did two years ago, doing Organ Peak. But you follow up through the canyon here, Fillmore Canyon, on that trail. Yeah, back on the trail here. I just started to go up that ridge, only like 100 feet off, but I could have kept going. I caught myself really quick. Now gone 2 miles and about 1,100 feet of gain. Still got about a mile and 2,300 feet of vertical gain to the summit. Well, if it wasn't for this cairn here and going through the canyon through the trees, I would probably start going straight up this rocky ridge here. I think there may have been donkeys or mules on this trail. If you're curious about the difference between the two, well, donkeys work really hard, do what they're told. But mules, they have a tendency to half-ass everything. You gotta stop every now and then and catch my breath. This hike is no joke. I could change the camera angle to make it look steeper than it is, but believe me, this is really getting steep here. See where I started, the La Cueva picnic area. Alligator junipers. See the bark texture looks like that of skin of alligator. Now we're getting to where some of these routes become class 3 to class 4. Going up through this chute, but after doing hikes like Little Bear, Crestone Needle, Crestone Peak in Colorado, this seems like a walk in the park. Two and a half miles, almost 2,000 feet. Working my way up this snowy north face slope. Slowed down the pace here and bundled up with my hat and gloves. Walked the fine line of being too cold or getting too hot and sweating. Made it back into the sunshine. Approaching the summit, but still have a lot of gain to go. I think this will be a nice little spot to take a break. About 2 hours and 15 minutes into this hike. This has been my go-to on the trail as of late. I just bring a couple 20-ounce balls of water, but squeezable peanut butter and protein bars. You'll never hear the end about me talking about the squeezable peanut butter. But they also have little small jars too now. I like to keep a lot of calorie-dense snacks with me, like trail mix as well. The view just keeps getting more spectacular. I still have about 1,000 feet to the summit. Oh, the smell of fresh pine. had to stop and get a little needle out of my foot. These prickly pear, it's not the big needles, but there's these tiny little ones here. Definitely been some route finding as I'm working my way to the top. See, there's the trail. I keep meandering left and right of the trail, but there's probably multiple trails because I was coming up this way and it looks pretty clear. Well, I could always follow these orange flags. I saw one earlier and then I went the other way and had to do a traverse back on the trail. Nothing more enjoyable than bushwhacking through cactus. A little bit of snow up here. Nothing too bad yet. I brought my spikes just in case. That looks like the peak right up above me. I don't know if that's a rock climber's route. The map shows that I just go around this way and up the back. I'm still ascending here, so I must be getting close. Well, it looks like about right around here is the route to the top. Definitely a class 5 climb. Well, I got up to about right there, and I looked back, making sure I can down climb it. It seemed too sketchy. They told me at the visitor center that the ropes were down, because normally there's ropes hanging to assist. But I think there's a back way out, so I'm going to check that out. Okay, yeah, this definitely looks more doable. No need of risking my life going up the face. Yeah, I just came up that route. Still a little sketchy class 4, but doable. We'll see on up to the summit right in front of me. Almost at the summit here. I think it's right above me. I'm talking about exposure. This is no joke indeed. I got right up on that face there and froze, just a few feet from the summit. But you have to stand on the very top or it doesn't count. So I can go up back this way. Well, I'll be to this class 5 move right here. I think it's still class 4 up this backside to the top. Looky there. It's a trail register, summit registry. I forgot to bring stickers over here. Let's see. Yeah, no money. Let's see, almost 4 miles and nearly 4,000 feet of gain. It's a lot more than it was estimated. It's a nice little surface up here. I thought it was going to be a jagged point, kind of like the rabbit's ears over here, but enough room to camp out up here. white sands off in the distance. The Air Force Base. It's also San Andreas National Wildlife Refuge. Well, time to get going down. My battery's getting low. Had it in low power mode, but need to still make sure I can navigate. This is where I just slide down on my butt. I'm lazy. This is by far one of the yuckiest trails I've ever been on. Oh, there's a sight for sore eyes. So I got over 4,000 feet of gain, 7.34 miles. Stop back in the visitor center. It's getting close to closing time. One guy I chatted with this morning, an older fellow, he was still in there. The lady working there this morning is from the same hometown as me in Ohio. We have plenty of drones around here. I think I'm gonna get back down to the campsite and end this day with a time-lapse video. There's something mysterious about the mountains. Monuments reaching into the sky.